So this is 3 o'clock and everything is still intact. Of course, my under eyes, you know, I messed them up earlier, but the skin is looking gorgeous, and that's what this video is about. It's about making sure our extreme heat makeup stays on all day, and it's 90 degrees today. So, hello my precious jewels, welcome and welcome back to my channel. It's Julie, and if you like makeup tutorials, makeup hauls, makeup reviews, first impressions, and all things beauty, then you come to the right channel. In today's video, I'm testing the ultimate long-lasting summer makeup routine. Today it's gonna be 90 degrees where I live, and I'm going out. So I want to do a full face of makeup. These makeup products promise to last all day, smooth out the skin. You can do everything in the hot heat, and it's supposed to make your makeup last all day. So we're gonna test out these products. Right now it's 10:14. I actually got an early start today. I am going to have this makeup on at least 12 hours. So I will be testing it out, doing check-ins throughout the day, and showing you whether or not these products are everything that they claim to be. I'm just going to clip this hair back. I don't know where. This must be some soap in my hair or something. Of course, the neighbor would start cutting the grass. So I'm gonna clip this hair back. While the neighbor is cutting his grass, I'm gonna go off camera and do my brows, and I'll be right back to start the face. Actually, before I do that, let me prep the skin. Skin prep is super important when you are planning for a long, hot day, but you want your makeup to look like everyday natural makeup. Like, you don't have all of these different layers on, but you want it to last all day. So that's what I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you my routine. I'm gonna put this Kiehl's Better Sunscreen UV Serum. It is SPF 50 plus with collagen peptides. That's what it looks like. I want to show you guys everything that I use on my face because this is giving us the ultimate test. I want you to see what I'm doing. This is a lightweight sunscreen. You could actually use this as a primer because it gets a little tacky, which helps the makeup last all day. You know, some people will and some people won't. I'm usually not an SPF person, but I noticed that my forehead has been getting really creasy. That's the sunscreen. I got this on. I'm gonna do my brows and I'll be right back to finish the rest of the face. So we have our sunscreen and our base on. I put a lighter base on today because I'm gonna use that Natasha Denona new tan palette, and one of you guys was like, try a lighter base. So I said, let me try a lighter base and see. So this looks weird, but this is what we got. I'm gonna put my primer on. Now I'm gonna try 2 different primers today because we want our makeup to last all day. So I have the Hard Candy Smooth on Lock Primer. It perfects the skin, evens the texture, and smooths fine lines. 12-hour hold, and it's oil free. So I'm gonna put this in my most textured areas and around my mouth because I get a lot of oil around my mouth. I'll be having an oil beard at the end of the day. It's crazy, but yeah, I'm gonna avoid the oil beard today. And I'm gonna put it on my nose. Oh, it's nice and velvety too. Very velvety. That feels so smooth. I'm gonna let that set in for a minute. You see how mattified the skin looks already? But it doesn't feel dry, and I love that. It is 90 degrees today. It's 10:29. Hopefully you guys are interested in this type of video and you'll stay tuned for the video because we all need long-lasting makeup in the summertime, especially when it's 90 plus. We're gonna see if these makeup products last all day, which I think that they will, because I know everybody loves a good long-lasting summer makeup routine. It's gonna be heat proof, sweat proof, humidity proof, hopefully transfer resistant. Let me get started with the eyes. This is gonna be a quick eye look, but I just really want to test out this palette some more. It was beautiful. I enjoyed this wearing it the other day. I'm gonna go into this shade Serene because we're gonna go for like a bronzy eye look. Now with these shadows, I didn't want to put a, oh that's gorgeous. I didn't want to put a powder on it because I find that these shimmery shadows from Natasha Denona, they actually work better when you just put the shimmers on your lid. So this is the shade Serene. I'm gonna show you what it looks like. It's so pretty. And if I didn't say, this is the new Natasha Denona tan palette. This is gonna be my summer everyday palette because you can do everyday looks and you can do glam looks with this. So I like that. Just look at how pretty that is on the eye. I'm gonna take it up higher because, you know, I have hooded eyes and I want the makeup to be seen with my eyes open and closed. That's just how I like to do mine. I want you to see that I have makeup on. So it looks like this is very creamy. It looks like this goes on better with the finger, and then once you get like a layer down, you go over it again with your brush, you should be good. Now, we have to know to trust the makeup process because you know everything does not look beautiful from the start. This shadow is so good. Did I show the shade? This shade right here. I did a full review on this palette and I think I'm gonna do some other eye looks with it. Cause some people are like on the fence about it. Like they was like, oh, the shadows look ashy. Now this is not gonna be like a 5-step makeup look. We want it to look like it's hardly anything, but we gotta layer our products on, especially if you have oily textured skin like I do. I need layers of product and I don't care what time of year it is. That's just what works for me. So if you guys have oily skin, you're gonna love this routine. I'm gonna take this brush right here. This is the Sigma E35 brush and I'm going into the shade right here, which is Sandal. So these slip cream shadows, which is what this formula is, show up so much better when you put it on a wet base. Like if you put powder down, you don't get the same pigmentation. Just look at how that's showing up. It's gorgeous. Gorgeous. And this allows you to see the detail in your eye. Like really the shape that you want to make. I usually just follow the shape of my orbital bone and usually I can just do my natural shape, but if I'm trying to do some like elaborate eye look, then you know sometimes I'm still following my contour of my eye, but it's going in a little bit different, you know, taking it out, you know, maybe elongating the eye. It depends on what I'm doing. When I say I got an early start today, I was up at 6:30. I went out walking this morning, so I feel great. And I need to incorporate this because I'm supposed to go back to my doctor next month and I'm supposed to be down at least 10 pounds. I haven't lost anything. I think I gained 5 pounds since I've been home. I really am thinking that it's the medication, but I can't blame the medication when I'm not doing anything to be more physically active. I'm working on it, like really working on it. I'm going to this deeper shade Pep, which is this one. Actually, I'm gonna mix these two, Daydream and Pep. And I'm gonna put them here to get a little more dimension in the eye. I know this is a daytime look, so I'm not gonna go too smoky. That's why I'm mixing the two shades, but I want it to show up. Like I want you to see that it's there. So Pep and Daydream. A little bit more. I think I kind of went a little heavy. I went a little heavy with that, but that's okay. I need the detail to show. I'm gonna take this brush right here, which is a Jessup EO3, and I'm gonna go into Paddle, and I'm just gonna put it here because I don't want that white to be showing up. But I do think that using the lighter base actually helped the colors show up a little better. So thank you for that, because I don't usually change my base color. Well, I do, but I don't usually go super light like this, which I had this and occasionally I use it, but I usually use this shade to mix in with my lipsticks when I want like a lighter lip color. That's what we got going on right there. I'm just gonna go in with this shadow again and just blend it nice. Now the thing about this eyeshadow palette, these shimmer shades, they do have some fallout. And I have these pads I should have put under my eyes, because I hate wiping off my my skincare. Yeah, I hate wiping off my skincare once I put it on. I'm gonna just take some of this and put it under the eyes. If I don't put it under the eyes, then my eyes look dry. I'm gonna go in and put this Danessa Myricks Universal Blur Balm Powder on my face. This is an all-day primer. I've said this several times on my channel before. I wore it when it first came out, right? My nephew was graduating from high school and I had to leave my house at 8:30 and we were out all day. I think I took my makeup off like 11 or 12 o'clock and the makeup did not move. It was in place. It didn't move. Anytime I hit pan on a product, and I usually travel with my smaller one because I have like a little miniature one. I think I have 2 of them. I love this, but I don't use it every day in the summer. Like only if I'm gonna be out for hours and it's gonna be hot. This palette is the perfect everyday palette. It really is. It is definitely a dark skinned girl's nude because it's just warm enough to give what we need. So I'm gonna use this Chanel La Beige skin tint. I want to say this shade that I have is, so this is deep. I think it's 70 if I'm not mistaken. So we're gonna use this because I spent a lot of money on it. That is the color. I hope it's not too dark. It actually looks very dark. Let's see. Maybe that's why I have 3 bottles of it. Because I think I got the wrong shade. I was like, this is not my shade. So it's a lightweight skin tint. I'm not gonna say it's the best skin tint out there because there's so many others, but I want to get my money's worth out of it because I don't use it like I need to. It doesn't give like a whole lot of coverage, but that's fine because on an everyday basis, when you're doing everyday makeup, you don't always want super full coverage. Now me, on the other hand, I am a full coverage girl. I want as much coverage as possible if I'm gonna have makeup on. That's just how I feel. It's not gonna cover my hyperpigmentation under my chin, but it's all good. It's a very liquidy formula. I don't know if any of you guys have tried it. It's very water-based. It's just like this one. I know I reviewed both of them, and I think I did a side-by-side comparison maybe like 2 summers ago. And the thing about it is this one gives a nice glow to the skin, like everyday makeup. Like if you going shopping to the grocery store, you going walking with your friends and you want to put something on your face, as expensive as this is, and I think this is like $63. I'll put the price on the screen. I prefer the other one, the CoverGirl skin tint. It's so much better. It gives a beautiful glowy medium to full coverage. It's beautiful. This one is nice. It's like everyday, like no makeup. Look at that, very pretty. I'm putting on this concealer. We're gonna use a Laura Mercier concealer. I have shade 4N2, which is this one. I actually like it. This is a perfect concealer for everyday. It's not super full coverage. It gives just enough coverage, so I like that. And then I have 3-in-1. This is a very like a CeraMe formula. You get more coverage than you think you're gonna get, but you don't get a lot of coverage. So this is perfect for an everyday summer glam. I like a bright-eyed look, like a bright under eye look. I have been liking this liquid bronzer right here. We're gonna use this. This is the CoverGirl Sun and Sculpt Bronzing Glow Serum. I could have got a darker shade. This has a pump and a doe foot applicator. We're gonna use the doe foot applicator. I could have got a darker shade, but if you let this sit a minute, you get more color payoff. It's like a perfect shade because it's cool tone, but it's got a nice red tone to it also. And just look how easy you can get the placement of your product. I think I have like a bone in here that it always, like it's not straight in my nose. Because when I put a product or the brush on it, I could feel that the bone is not straight. There's like a bump in there. You would never know it, but I feel it when I'm putting products on. This right here, that is the liquid bronzer. This is the Chanel Le Beige skin tint in deep, and I'm going to take this brush and just blend this out. There's so many bronzers out now. I love a lot of them because I can see them on my skin. Like, I want something that I could see that's not overly red, but that just gives me what I need. And I recently found that Fenty pressed mousse. Oh my. That is, I think, my favorite bronzer right now. Like, it's so beautiful. It's the perfect shade for somebody my complexion. I have Sweet Truffle. The formula is awesome. It's like a cream to powder formula, but it's so good. You're gonna love it. If you try it out, you're going to love it. And everything that I use, guys, will be linked and listed below. You see how that just blends in? This is the BK Beauty Angie Hot and Flashy A506 brush. This brush blends out like a dream. It really does. I'm gonna try to stay concentrated down the center while I'm doing that light area, and then I'll go in with a different brush to blend out the contour. Now, I know a lot of people don't have time to do all of these steps, and I'm gonna try to find a 10-minute out the door summer-proof routine. I'm gonna do a liquid blush because I like to put blush on. Sometimes I want it to be barely there, but sometimes I want it there. And when I put blush on, they always say that blush is the first thing to go. So I try to sandwich it so that it's there by the end of the night. Let's put this on. This is Perky Poppy by Juvia's Place. You know what Juvia's Place blushes, you only need 1 dot because they are super pigmented. This is just like an everyday you but better type color. Isn't that nice? Just a pretty terracotta. It's gonna go beautiful with our bronziness. It also gives you like that sun-kissed kind of look. If you look at it, it gives a sun-kissed look. I'm gonna put a little bit more of this Laura Mercier concealer under the eyes. I think I have something from MAC that I could use, but I don't want too much of a blushy look. The bronzer's looking good. You just want to fuse everything together to make it look seamless. So I like to go back and forth and blend sometimes just to make sure everything is good. Now this powder is supposed to be our savior today because it's supposed to be sweat proof and waterproof and all of those good things. I know that it's waterproof. We're gonna see how long lasting it is today. I love when I finally get out and the weather is what it is and I get to test the products out. This is the new Natasha Denona High Glam Setting Powder, waterproof, sweat proof, oil controlling, blurring, all the things. Now the problem with this powder is if you use it as your top coat and you dark like I am, you're gonna have a white cast. But if you put it on your face under products, you should still get the same kind of results. I don't really know how it will work because it's not the top layer, but it is definitely blurring. Like this is really the only loose powder that you need because we're gonna be out all day. You see how blurring it is? It's actually a gorgeous formula, and I'm hoping that she comes out with shades because I think that it'll be so much better for deeper skin tone. I'm guessing, and I'm just guessing, that brands maybe sometimes when you test out a formula, you don't want to really invest in too many shades and then you still have kinks to work out in the formula. But I feel like within the next 2 months, after she's gotten great reviews on this powder, because I bought a second one, that we should have some shades coming. And you can put this all over your face, right? And then you do your regular powders. I know this is a lot of powder. I'm gonna take this powder. This is the CoverGirl Skin Enhancer True Blend powder. I'm gonna put this on my whole face to give some color back to it. This is supposed to be a dupe for Hourglass. This is the shade Cinnamon Roll. And this brush is an old Morphe brush. Morphe, I think E51 brush. And then we're gonna take the lighter shade, and I'm gonna take this Nikki LaRose and 19 brush and just stamp the powder. Under the eyes, I'm gonna put it everywhere. Now this is not a brightening color. I'm gonna put it everywhere that we put concealer. I cannot believe my brows, and I put brow gel on. It is worse than if I didn't put brow gel on. Okay, so I'm gonna take this Anua spray because it's one of my favorites, and I'm gonna spray the face with it. I like to maintain some moisture. I know my skin is oily, but I don't want it to look dry. I want it to be moisturized, but oil controlled, if that is a thing, which it is. I hope this shade looks good on the skin because we have that white powder under there. Because that Natasha Denona powder is white. Okay, the face is still like a little wet. That's weird. What happened there? Let's put a little powder on it and see what happened. I gotta put more concealer there. You see that? I don't know what happened there. It was like a little splotch. I don't understand this. Do you see that? What is happening? This is supposed to be waterproof. Okay, I'm gonna let that sit for a minute. Because clearly, there's an issue right there. I'm gonna have to even it out and put it there too. Let me do the bronzer first. This is the new Fenty Sweet Truffle Sunstalker Souffle Pressed Mousse Cream Bronzer. This is a beautiful shade. I thought it was gonna be too dark. Love the packaging, love the formula, and I love the shade. Look at the shade. That is gorgeous. Look at that. You tell me that's not gorgeous. That is gorgeous. Now to me, like, this is definitely a top layer bronzer because it's cream to powder. So you know how, like, I put the liquid bronzer to layer, but this is definitely a top layer bronzer because you want it out where everybody can see how beautiful it is on the skin. The color is gorgeous. We're gonna see if this formula lasts all day. It's supposed to be waterproof and sweat resistant. Like all of these products that I'm using for the most part are all supposed to be like waterproof and sweat resistant, humidity proof and long lasting. We are gonna see if they live up to the claims. Like, do these products live up to the claims? I like this Fenty bronzer because you can build it up. It's not patchy, it's gorgeous on the skin. I love it. It's so good. If you guys hear like my fan, I have a chandelier fan in here and I keep hearing it clicking. And this is a normal sound for me, but I hope you guys don't hear it in the video. You may, but that's what the sound is. Do you see that color? What it did for my skin? I love it. Let's do the nose. Like, this bronzer is so good that I would want another one to put in my makeup travel bag, which I have yet to pack. I keep saying I'm gonna pack one, and I know some of you guys got tired of waiting for me to do it. Because a lot of times when I go out of town, like, I just throw stuff in a bag. I never got around to sharing what's in my makeup bag. If you guys want to see that, I feel like I have enough products now where I could actually pack a makeup bag and leave it. Let me know. Let's try this concealer again. You see right there, like, sometimes you could fix stuff like that and sometimes you can't. And I feel like I'm not being successful because I still see it. And I don't know what happened there. I don't know what happened. We're just going to set it with some of this Natasha Denona powder. It's definitely something with the eye area. It's going to be like that, guys, because I'm not going to take this makeup off to do it all over again. I don't know what is happening. I'm going to have to watch the footage back. Like, right there. That's an issue. I don't know what it is. It's like, that's weird. That is very weird. I'm gonna use this Soft Bake blush in Cocoa Glaze from Essence. Essence is definitely becoming one of my favorite drugstore brands. Do you see that? How gorgeous that is? I don't know what is going on in my eye, in this inner area. I don't know. It's like the makeup won't stick there for whatever reason. Let's try this powder again. It's like something with the concealer, because it's making my eyes look creasy now. This is a gorgeous blush. Do you see that? Gorgeous. I don't know what's happening under my eyes, but this is what we got. Oh, you know what? I put primer. I put primer under my eyes, and I think that is what the issue is, because I put primer under my eyes. I think that is exactly, that is crazy. I can't fix it. And I'm looking at the eyeshadow. I gotta put more on there because I sprayed it. And it wasn't dry. I'm going into this color Burnt. That just gives a more warm tone to the eyes. This shade right here, I love that shade. I'm going back into Daydream, and I shouldn't have sprayed the eyes because I didn't powder them, but that's okay. We know for the next time. Because I usually always spray my eyes because I like them to get that moisture. And I'm about to spray under my eyes. I want to put some liner on and some mascara. I don't think I'm going to do lashes today. I'm so hungry, I can't wait to eat. I like that. This is the Danessa Myricks Line Work Liner in the shade Onyx. It's my favorite. It doesn't skip. It's super black. I cannot believe what's going on under my eyes. It looks crazy, but everything else is looking good. Okay, I think I want to spray my under eyes one more time with this. There's definitely something going on in there. You guys know I love a highlighter. All right, I'm gonna use this CoverGirl True Blend Skin Enhancer blush in the shade Please Please Pink. This is crazy. It's got my eyes looking crazy. I'm not taking all of this makeup off. I don't know if that's the powder boiling up, like that waterproof powder. I don't know. Let me put my mascara on. I'm gonna use this Exaggerized mascara by Charlotte Tilbury. One of you guys said you don't like this. I like it. And I think it gives a nice amount of volume to the lashes, especially when you don't have any. Like, I don't have long lashes, and I don't feel like putting lashes on today, but I think it makes a difference on the eye. Let me show you. See? Can you see the difference in what it does for the eye? I think it does something. I'm gonna put a little bit of liner in my waterline because I need that. I'm gonna use this color Exit. It's definitely something going on under my eyes, and I think when I wipe that eyeshadow fallout off my eyes and I rub the primer into my under eyes, I think that messed me up. Because even inside this area right here, I can't get the liner to stick in that area. We're almost done. I know this is a lot of steps, but we need this makeup to last all day. I'm just putting a tiny, I know it has to do with that primer under my eyes. All right, I'm gonna put a little bit of highlighter on because I love highlighter. This is shade number 4, a skincare infused highlighter. I have 3 out of 4 shades. It's so good. I'm so mad about my under eyes. Like, I don't even know what I can put there to make it look better. And this actually looks really good. Well, from what I see, I like it, except for the under eyes. That is weird. This is so buttery smooth. Let's put a little inner corner highlight, and then we're done. I'm gonna spray and then we're done. Okay, so we're gonna put Celeste in our inner corner. I'm bringing it down just a little bit more than what I would normally bring it down, just to see if it kind of, I'm gonna use this one. This is the Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray Matte Blur Mattifying and Settle Day by Charlotte Tilbury. So we're gonna give this a try today. So I wore this to the Chris Brown concert and it lasted all night and I danced, but that was October. So the weather is totally different now. How many of you ladies wear lashes? Do you wear lashes every day? I feel like I look swollen today. I really feel like I look swollen. And I went walking this morning, not that it's gonna help anything, but I feel like I'm retaining a lot of water today. I might need to take a water pill. I don't usually like to do 2 setting sprays. I feel like 1 should really do the job. So we're gonna see. We're just gonna use this 1 today and see how long the makeup lasts. But I think that we're gonna be good. We have all of these waterproof, sweat-proof, transfer-proof products on. I'm gonna use this Lip Ivy by NYX Hydrating Gloss Serum. It gives a nice amount of gloss and moisture to the lips. I feel like I need a liner. I wasn't gonna put a liner on, but I feel like I need one. All right, this is Trendsetter by Morphe. I don't know why I look swollen. Maybe because I got up early. And my body is like, we've been up early. What is going on? I'm gonna take this with me. I don't usually like a mattified look on my face. I don't like matte makeup. I really messed up my under eyes today. This is a lot of makeup. I didn't realize it was gonna be this full coverage with the skin tint. I feel like we need a little bit more highlighter. That's better. That's what we got. Okay, so this is what our face is looking like. I feel like I look a little aged, but it's actually kind of pretty. I don't know if it's because I don't have lashes on. So don't come for me in the comment section, please, because I know they look super creasy. It's not the concealer. I know that it has to do with the primer. I put primer under there by mistake, and I never usually do that. So maybe it's drying out what we have going on. This hair, I'm loving it. I think the whole look looks super cute. This is our full face of extreme 90-degree weather makeup. Okay, it's 11:43 right now. This is what our makeup is looking like. We are going to see how this lasts all day. I'm gonna see you guys later. I'll give you my thoughts on the product, what worked and what didn't. So far, this is our look. I'll see you guys on the check-ins. When I get outside, I'm gonna show you what the makeup is looking like outside. I love you, my precious jewels. Thank you so much for watching. I probably needed to have some lashes on, but I'm not putting it on today. Okay, I love you. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give the video a thumbs up. I'll see you on the check-ins, and I'll see you at the end of the video to give you my thoughts on these products. Did they last the way they should? I wanted to show you what the makeup was looking like. I just can't never get the right angle. Like, I can't get the right lighting. So I don't know what is going on, but this is what it's looking like. Maybe inside the restaurant it'll be better, but I wanted to show you what it was looking like. Everything is set. And so far, we're looking good. It's like an hour and a half since I finished the makeup. Yeah. Okay, so this is what it looked like inside. I guess it's better. I hate matte makeup. I never like matte makeup. It's looking good so far. So we'll see. Okay, so this is what the makeup is looking like. Very matte, which you know I don't love. But I want you to see how long this makeup holds up. So we had this makeup on. I think I started. Did I finish at 12:30? So it's like, what, 3 o'clock now? So this is 3 o'clock and everything is still intact. Of course, my under eyes, you know I messed them up earlier. But the skin is looking gorgeous, and that's what this video is about. It's about making sure our extreme heat makeup stays on all day. And it's 90 degrees today. So we just got finished eating. And should I show you my sister?
No.
She don't want nobody to see her.
Not today.
But I'm going to show you anyway.
Oh, don't put me on here.
Yeah. So anyway, the makeup is looking really great. I'm telling you, those products, so far so good. We have 7 more hours to go though. So we'll see. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it on for 10 hours. Okay, I'll see you in the next check-in. I'm back in the house. It is 6 o'clock. This is what my skin is looking like. It looks so beautiful. So smooth. Yeah, don't mind my under eyes. My under eyes look crazy. But the makeup looks really good and it's still holding on, and it's 87 degrees today. So I've been out all day. So I'm gonna have this on. I'm gonna take a nap now. But that's what my fingers look like after tapping the face. Nothing's there. I'll see you in the next check-in. Okay, my precious jewels, I'm back. This is what I'm looking like now. I took a nap. My hair is off. Clothes is off. This is the makeup. We started at 10. We probably finished a little before 12. I think maybe 10 something. So anyway, it's 8:19. I'm tired. I know I took a nap, but I'm tired. I cannot go any longer. And after a while, you know, makeup starts feeling itchy after a while. Other than the under eyes, all day I was trying to figure this makeup out. I was like, what is going on? Something is definitely wrong. So I think the issue was I put the primer under my eyes, but I didn't put it everywhere, and it caused the makeup to lay differently in different spots. So in these areas right here, the makeup did not lay down. So I was trying to fix it and I couldn't fix it. So this is what my makeup is looking like. I'm gonna say 8 hours later. It was 87 degrees today. The skin is still mattified. It probably could go longer. It's just that I've been up since 6:30. I don't usually get up that early. I'm super tired. I was looking at this eyeshadow all day, and I don't know, like seeing it outside and outside light, it actually does look a little bit like ashy looking. I don't know if it was because I changed the base and put a super light base on it. I think that was the issue. I think I did a lot of things wrong today, but this was like a trial and error video because I was testing out these new products to see how they were going to work in the extreme 90-degree heat, which they held up well. I was outside. I did some check-ins for you guys to show you what the makeup was looking like outside. I definitely won't use this color base under the makeup anymore. So the skin is still, I just want you to see, like, the skin is still intact. Everything is still set. This is my highlighter on my cheeks that has my cheeks looking like they are dewy, but they actually are not. That's the Natasha Denona highlighter that I put on. I'm also wondering about this Fenty bronzer. Did I get the wrong shade? Because I feel like the bronzer, although I love the formula, I feel like the bronzer may be like a little bit too red for me. Like a little bit. And I like it, but that's what it looks like. I feel like it may be like a little too red. They have a shade that's lighter than this, but I don't know what the difference in the shades are, like how much it jumps. So I have Sweet Truffle. Oh, okay, so this is brown butter. Might be better for me. This one, okay, brown butter is medium to medium deep with golden neutral undertones. I'm gonna put it on the screen. And then Sweet Truffle. Yeah, I better stick with Sweet Truffle. I'll just make it work. I think it could be because I have so much going on under my eyes. I'm gonna just quickly go over everything that we use. I liked everything. Everything that I use, guys, will be linked and listed below. I know I never come on camera like this, but I was tired and I was like, I'm taking this hair off and I'm going to sleep. So we use a Chanel Le Beige Eau de Tint Water Fresh Tint in the shade Deep. It was wonderful on the skin. It looked gorgeous. These Laura Mercier concealers are really, really good. I've used them before. I know they work well. It was my mistake on what I did under my eyes. So they were definitely great. The sunscreen, the makeup went on well. There was no peeling or anything like that. I love this. It's really nice. You could actually use it as a primer, but I didn't. If you look at my cheeks, you can see how the cheeks are looking smooth. Those two primers that I used, those cheeks are really looking smooth. This is my more textured cheek, and this is my smooth cheek, and you can see that they are really looking good. What did I use on my cheeks? I used the Danessa Myricks Blurring Balm Universal, and then I used, this is the Smooth On Lock Primer. It really smoothed my cheeks. I used this under the Danessa Myricks, and it was wonderful. It really was. $7, and this primer lasts all day. And like I said, it could still go longer. It's just I am exhausted. I used the CoverGirl blush mixed with the Essence blush. Both of them were really, really gorgeous. It gave like a darker look than I thought it was going to give. I have actually two highlighters on my face, so for my cheeks to look this smooth, the highlighters were wonderful. I want to say that's probably everything that we used. Oh, the setting spray, top tier. I don't hear anybody talking about this Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray Matte Blur. This is the truth. I wore this during Chris Brown's concert, and I danced all night. And this was outside with me from the time. And like I said, I started the makeup about 10 something. So I'm gonna say I definitely had it on for 8 hours in 90-degree weather, out in the elements. It was wonderful. This eye, I don't know if it was the eye primer. I don't know what it was, because my eyes just didn't do what I needed them to do. So we'll be testing out that Natasha Denona palette more. But when I was outside, I was like, is it looking ashy? Because you can really see what your makeup is looking like in daylight. And I was like, that looks a little ashy to me. So we're gonna see. But that's it, my precious jewels. I have everything that I use on my face listed and linked below. I am exhausted. I'm sure you could tell. The Exaggerate mascara, if you look, you can see what it did to my lashes. I like it. I think it's good. It doesn't flake in my eyes. It gives me the dimension that I need, and the lift, length, dimension, some volume. So I love it. I think it's good. Anyway, my precious jewels, let me know what you think about this makeup other than my eyes. I know you guys are going to come for me and be like, oh, that base was too light, which I already know. The base was too light. I messed up with the primer under my eyes after I cleaned the fallout under my eyes. But the skin is what we were really concerned about, and everything that's was on our cheeks is still on our cheeks. Like, the makeup lasted. It lasted all of that time, and this makeup could go at least another 2 hours. I just can't do it. So I love you, my precious jewels. I'll see you in the next video. I'm going to link another video on the screen so you guys can continue watching. Please give the video a thumbs up. Share the video. Hype the video. Subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you in the next video. I love you so much, my precious jewels. Thank you so much for watching.